I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm tired. I am tired. If it's one thing we found out, I'm 32 going on 33. I should have went 10 years ago. It's great. The festival is great. I'm just tired, man. My body don't hold up. And it's like an athlete. Like when you're playing in a tournament and you injure yourself in the beginning of the tournament, and then like even when you rest, as soon as you like stand on the knee or do something, like soon as we stand up to get in line for the shuttle, my feet are like on fire. My legs are on fire. Like if I do any standing for a long period of time. And today's the last day, but this is recap number 2. Yesterday was great. I think I've admitted I've underestimated the way the scheduling goes. I pride myself on being a good planner and somebody who knows how to coordinate events, but this was my first time, and you know, I had a bunch of people I wanted to see, and you see the schedule, you're like, oh yeah, this person ends at 3:40 and this person starts at 3:55. Perfect. Don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Because see, what you have to realize is, if you're lucky, they're performing on the same side of the field, right? That's if you're lucky. 9 times out of 10, somebody you're going to want to see, and you can look at the maps, or if you've been there, you know what this is. Somebody's going to be on the outdoor stage, and then another person you want to see is at the Sahara, which is like the complete opposite. What you don't take into account is how far that walk is, the navigation to get there with thousands of people on drugs going left and right, up and down. And then when you get there, because you didn't get there early enough, you're probably just going to be in the back to begin with, because most people, if they're looking forward to somebody, they'll stay after the previous set or they'll get there early. So we've missed a lot of people this week. It's like a lot. I know the last episode I said I missed like Pusha T. We missed Toby, that was probably one person, Toby, who we both wanted to see. So that was kind of disappointing. We've seen him before, but I wanted to see his Coachella performance. And the venue he was performing in, I'm pretty sure it was great. But on to day 2 is great. We had the shuttle down, so there was no shuttle mishaps. We knew the foods that we kind of liked, but then again, like I said, we missed a lot. But what we did capture, if you're going to go this week, the following week, Robert Glasper, dinner party, Terrence Martin, Ninth Wonder. They brought out some people. No need to say. I don't think they stream every performance, right? So you want to leave stuff to surprise. But just from like classical musical, you got the dude on the saxophone, you got a guy on the keys, a guy on the bass, a guy on the drums, a guy on the DJ. Just all the key elements of music being performed at the highest level. Probably was my favorite one so far this weekend. It's up there with the Metro Boomin one. We caught, who else did we catch? We saw Earth Gang early. Earth Gang was cool. I don't know, because I'm not an Earth Gang diehard fan, right? So for someone that just listens to what makes it to me, I'm assuming big records or singles, they weren't playing any of those for at least the first 40 minutes. Most of those records they play, I didn't even recognize. So I was like, that's either you're a diehard fan or you know those records, or they're debuting new records for Coachella because they have a big audience, which, you know, from a business point makes sense, but it wasn't the best performance. Method Man and Redman we also missed. They were performing at the Heineken lounge or bar or whatever, and this is what I wanted to break down. So this is the crazy part, right? You're probably, based off of lines to use a restroom, mind you, the best restrooms are by the Heineken stage in that back corner. A lot of people don't go there, and they had like some boutique restrooms, which are great too. But between standing in line for the restroom, standing in line for food, and navigating throughout the field, if you're lucky, or if you're just dedicated, I'm just giving to the average person, you'll probably be able to see 4 people. 4. Because everything takes 30 minutes to an hour. Getting food, getting to the restroom if you're lucky, and going back and forth throughout the field. So you might be able to see 4. Our rest stop, I mean, this is a cool thing about Coachella. We leave, where were we before Rosalia? We were coming from somewhere. Oh, we were trying to see the Method Man and Redman. We just walked over, and Rosalia had just started, and I've heard about her, but I've never seen her. Her performance was fantastic. It was great. Production was great. She could sing. She put a lot into it, and we just sat on the grass and kind of watched it from afar, which I think is going to be the plan for day 3, is kind of just strategically leaning and sitting and resting, because, whoo, boy, it's tough. It's tough on your body, and, you know, it's tough, but she was great. Her performance was great. And we didn't even stay. I think Blackpink was I don't even know what that is. I know it's a K-pop group. I don't know their music. I think after Rosalia, we made our way back. Who did we see after Rosalia? I know we were heading out, but I felt like we stopped somewhere and saw somebody. We just left? Okay, we just left after that. I thought we stopped and saw somebody. But either way, it's been fun, like you say, but strategically what I'm learning from this planning process is you have to give yourself like an hour or two in between the artists you want to see. Unless you built like that and you're going to be running. You pee later, you eat later. It's possible, but not comfortable. But yeah, second day was great. It wasn't as cold as night. Definitely was hotter. And I heard today is supposed to be the hottest during the day. So that should be fun. Anything else I could take from it? Oh, the food. Did I say the food? Oh yeah, the food. Let me go through my notes. So the food, the Bun B Trills burger was fire. I tried that. That was fantastic. And then there's a Thai spot. I forgot the name of it. Farmhouse table or farm table. And it's inside the Indio Marketplace. It's in the same place where the Trill Burgers is. Those two have some of the best food. I tried the Dave's Hot last episode. It was first day. It was cool, but those two so far has been the best food. We're going to the Thai spot twice, and we might go again. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I missed the Anderson .Paak DJ set. He was also inside of that Heineken room. That was whoever was there from that to the Method Man Red Band. God bless you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to take from it. Fun times. Just that scheduling, man. It's scheduling. Like, I feel for the people who are diehard music listeners. I mean, for me, each day we've had at least 7 to 8 people we really wanted to see. And then we realized what's real. And then we were like, all right, well, let's just at least make time for these acts. But like today, yesterday we missed Flo Milli. We wanted to see her. And then when we were sitting front row for the Shanisa, but then we were hungry. And then, like I say, once you realize you got to eat, that's the whole show right there. So you got to be smart about it. Today we want to catch Glorilla. We want to catch Lotto. Of course, Frank Ocean at 10. And I felt like it was somebody else. But the way now, my third day is smart. So Glorilla and Lotto, between them two, there's like 2 hours. See what I'm saying? That's enough time to refresh, take pictures, do what you got to do, and still make it there early. Because I think Glorilla's on the main stage too, which I thought was impressive. She's on the Coachella stage, same ones Frank Ocean posted on. So good for her. I don't know how they do that for Coachella, who gets that, but she got the main stage. And then Lotto is on the Sahara, which the example I gave earlier are literally on the opposite ends. The Sahara is near the entrance where the Ferris wheel is, and the main stage is way in the back. So that's why I gave us 2 hours in between that. And, if we just stumble upon another show of the artist based off our schedule, cool. But at least we know we got like the 2 or 3 we want to see. So I think if there's one thing I could take away so far is the scheduling. You really got to be in shape or realistic. But overall, it's been fun. Like, just taking it for what it is. Just being there, being able to just look around and just see. I was saying, like, there's no opener. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you go to a show and you're going to see somebody, they're going to give you like 3 or 4 openers and, people who are touring with them. All these people are main acts. So everywhere you look, you're seeing the best production. You're hearing the best music. You're seeing this is their moment in a sense. So I kind of like that because I know we're going to get an A game and they're going to bring people in. So from that standpoint, from a music lover, it's been fantastic. Then just the energy. Everybody's chill for the most part. I haven't seen too many altercations or anybody you would think, with alcohol and drugs involved, but everybody's been chill, man. Saw a couple people get pulled out on a stretcher. Pray for them. Probably gonna see more today because it's gonna be hotter and people's been partying for like 2-3 days straight. So hopefully everybody, like they say, stay hydrated, stay smart, and I'm excited. Last day, probably won't be coming back unless Beyonce or somebody comes. So, and it has nothing to do with Coachella. Like I said, it's our bodies. They are breaking down, and yeah, it's been fun. I can't wait to top this off and finish this series up. And I will see y'all at the final day recap as we head back home. Appreciate y'all listening. I'll see y'all at the next one. Peace.